Hey guys, it's Everyday Alchemy and I'm going to be making a special version of corn muffins. I've never tried this recipe myself yet because I just invented it myself. I've augmented the recipe to work, hopefully in a chemically stable way with the ingredients that I had, so maybe it'll turn out correct. To start, I'm going to need about 1.5 cups of cornmeal by my calculations, a cup of milk, 3 eggs which I've laid in a muffin tin that I bought specifically for this recipe because I'm in college and it's easier to share the muffins that way. I also need some salt, about 1/2 tablespoon. I need some baking soda as a leavening agent, also about 1/2 teaspoon. I need some sugar, which is going to be a 1/2 teaspoon again, and then I need some vegetable oil. I'm not entirely sure how much vegetable oil I'm going to need to get it to coagulate properly, but I'll be looking at anywhere from 1/3 to 1/2 cup, and I'll kind of eyeball it as I go along. As you can see, I've beaten myself up pretty good in a motorized vehicle accident, so I'm going to be having my girlfriend do a lot of the cooking on camera because I want this to be as clean as it possibly can, and I'll jump to the segment where I begin mixing things. Alright guys, you can see here that I have my eggs already beating in my mixing bowl. I'm going to hand off my spoon after I break this egg to the Draculina. These are all of my dry ingredients. Obviously it's primarily cornmeal. And then I've got my sugar, my baking soda, and my salt. And I'm going to add all of these dry ingredients in gradually while she stirs. I'm going to balance the whole process out by adding some of my wet ingredients next. You can see here that I've measured out all of my wet ingredients. It's just a mixture of milk and vegetable oil. I'll add some of that. While we're doing this, we're preheating the oven to 350 degrees. That's it for the dry ingredients. It's the last of the wet, and once she gets this into a smooth consistency, I'll show you what it looks like in our muffin tins, and then we'll throw it in the oven and show you what it looks like when it's done. Alright, so you guys can see here that I filled each one of the cupcake tins, I suppose is what they'd be called, about 2/3 of the way to the top, maybe a little bit more because I had some leftover batter or mix, and my girlfriend is going to put it into the oven now, which has been heated to 350 degrees, and we will be leaving them in there for roughly 40 minutes, but I'm going to check them from 30 minutes on to make sure that they don't burn. Hey guys, I'm removing these at about the 20-minute mark. Now you may be wondering why I even checked them at the 20-minute mark. Well, I checked them because I was curious, and as you can see, I removed the one with the lowest fill line about a minute ago. It's over here now. I tested it with a fork first and then ate it because it was perfect. So I figured with an extra 1.5 minutes, these would be ready to go. And sure enough, they're golden brown. They look delicious. They're the right temperature internally. And I'm pretty sure that they're ready to go. I'll let you know what they taste like after they cool down and I trim them. My girlfriend likes putting sweet things on hers, and I like cheese and butter. So we'll see how they're both dressed up and how they taste. But this is a very big success for a recipe that I kind of pulled out of thin air. Alright, so these are the finished different dressings of the cornbread muffins, and the consistency of them is just really nice. Again, for a first shot, I couldn't be happier with how this turned out. Mine has cheese and butter, and the Draculina has put honey and butter on hers, so hers is sweet and mine's a little heartier, which is fine. We're going to taste them now and tell you what we think of them. I like mine a lot. Of course, I'm a big fan of cheese. What do you think of yours?
It's delicious.
And she likes hers because she likes sweet things. So, thanks for watching, guys.